Right, so here we go, continuing Death Note. We are on episode 15. This one is called Wager. I'm not even going to try and guess what that means. We're just going to go into it because I love this series. This is my first anime that I've watched. I've seen animated series, Arcane, that's not an anime. I think this is... I mean, I've watched a few episodes of other animes, which you can see on the channel, kind of testing them out. This is the one that I've stuck with. 15 episodes in. Love it. Absolutely love it. This has changed my mind, I think, about how I could get into these things. So next challenge, I think, is going to be watching something subbed. Because I don't know how I'm going to cope with that. But we're going to try. Oh, yes, we will try. Not a pushback before, but Death Note seemed to... There seems to be a lot more tolerance for dub. But whatever, we don't need to talk about that now. We need to talk about what's going on with Ellen Light. Because we left it with Rem saying she would take out L. That would make Light happy, which in turn would make Misa happy. I mean, yeah, it's a good enough reason, I guess. Life's cheap, isn't it? Right, are we doing this? Are we recording? I need to make sure I need to sit in a way where there's enough space. That looks pretty good. You see me looking like this. It's where my OBS is over there. Look at those side eyes. Right, let's just go. Is this going to work? Yeah, really. I hope more animes have cool theme tunes as well. That was pretty spot on, I reckon.
I feel you're the first
friend
I forgot. That I've ever had.
Friend.
Rem, I want Light to love me, and I know we could be happy together. It's all I ever wanted.
Look at Light's face.
That's fine. I'll kill El for you.
Rem.
El will die. That's all it took.
See, look, so like here.
I know we could. Rem, I
Look,
want
look
Light
how
to love
like
me.
Light's
and I know
like
we
stern
could be
face,
happy
like,
together.
yes, Rem, you listen to this.
It's all I ever wanted.
You will do what I say.
That's
And now he's all
die.
oh, that was
That's
it.
all it took.
It's like unbelievable.
If you take me to where he is, I can kill him immediately.
I mean, why waste any time,
the
eh?
better. Maybe tomorrow. I should think this through before we do anything.
Good.
I need tonight to decide.
That is good. That is good. Take the time. Just make sure you haven't missed anything. Because this... I don't think he was expecting this. Wasn't part of the big plan. Let's just take stock. See if this is going to work out and what the next move is after that.
I'll give you my answer tomorrow. Very well. Misa, I need you to give me your cell phone number.
About time! What took you so long? Give me yours too, okay?
No, Misa, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Why not? I'm your girlfriend. I should have your number.
I already told you I'm under surveillance by the police. Keep in mind, it's not difficult for them to bug even cell phones these days.
Oh. Okay, then what about this? I'll just give you one of my phones.
Yeah, good idea. If we use yours, I think we'll be safe.
That's great.
Banner.
I can hear your voice every day and text you too.
No, I'll keep this one turned off. I'll be the only one making the calls and only when it's absolutely necessary.
What? No way. Then when are you gonna call me?
Probably tomorrow.
Hmm.
That will most likely be the day we execute L, but I'll call you either way.
What? Tomorrow? It doesn't sound like a very romantic call, but I suppose we can always talk about us afterwards.
Well,
I'm so excited for the phone call. I mean, I know someone's being executed, but hey, it's a call. How exciting. Not the most romantic, but hey, we can, forget about the murder and stuff, and we can be boyfriend and
I
girlfriend.
think you should probably go home now, Misa.
Huh? But why? It's only 7 o'clock. The time for lovers is just beginning, you know. We can go for a romantic dinner, then maybe a moonlight stroll in the park, and after that, the main event.
Misa. Oh, wow. Listen, You have to go home now.
Okay, bye-bye. Have a good night.
She's still like,
Misa! Come again real soon!
thinking about that kiss.
That kiss came out of nowhere.
Sure,
It's
it's
a-
very
it's the-
important that Misa stays infatuated with me.
And it quieted things down for a bit,
More
didn't it?
important, since he hasn't gone public yet, if Ryuga dies, the other task force members will be suspicious of me, so I have to make sure I'm prepared.
I see. I thought perhaps you were hesitating because he said he thinks of you as a friend.
A friend? I just gave
Thanks, Ryuk. Thanks for bringing that up to remind the viewer, in case the viewer was having the same question. We can now get Light's perspective on this. It's very handy.
a friend? I just gave him what he wanted. From the start, I've said if it's my friendship he wants, I'd give it to him as a way to win his trust. Ryuga and Light Yagami appear to be friends, but L is Kira's enemy.
Interesting how he splits them up like that. Is this a bit see
Ryuga
from the
revealed
intro?
that he is L, therefore he must die.
No, hold on. Let me hear
right.
that, man. Hear that again, sorry.
That's right. Ryuga revealed that he is L, therefore he must die.
He must.
If I have him die in an
Must
accident, chances are that less people will suspect I'm Kira.
Yep.
And even if they do, there'd be no proof. Tomorrow will be L's, or at least Ryuga and Ryuzaki's, last day alive.
Team Blue. Still got hair?
Hair.
Oh, thank you. More hair. Snack crumbs.
Mr. Yagami. If I die within the next few days, your son is Kira.
Oh, it's going to raise suspicion. I think you could just slip that into conversation
What
as
did
well.
you just say, Ryuzaki?
Exactly. What are you talking about anyway?
He needs some work on his social communication, doesn't he? Really, and how other people respond to that and how they take it. He needs to be able to mentalize a bit better. Well, he doesn't need to. No one needs to do anything. It might make him more likable, though. I know people have talked about neurodivergence before, and there's certainly like some traits that are apparent. So you've got the social communication stuff, you've got the sensory, holding the phone. Whether that's he's barely touching it with his fingers, but also not allowing the phone to touch his face. Maybe there's the sugar thing that maybe there's a texture thing there, or that could be because in the same way that he sits with his legs folded to get more blood to the brain, maybe it's a glucose fuel the brain thing there. I'm trying to think if there's any. So we talk about restrictive, repetitive interests, but maybe solving cases is that for him? So that I reckon that would probably fit. And we had some like foot rubbing, didn't we? Like stimming before. So there's plenty there. But I think at some point what we might need to do is crack open the ADOS. So the ADOS is the observation booklet that I would use if I was assessing someone, where it's got the criteria in there. We might crack that open, go through some of it, see if we've got enough there to see if it'd meet the diagnostic criteria. We'll find some way to do it together. I think that'd be pretty cool. We've done some stuff on Light. Let's do some stuff on L.
If anything happens to me, I've asked Watari to make
do it as a
himself
separate
available
video.
to you, so I'm counting on the team.
Ryuzaki, you said he was almost cleared, and now this? Honestly, how much do you suspect my son?
Him and his
The
percentages.
truth is, I don't even know what to think anymore. I've never been in a situation like this. If Kira and the second Kira are working together right now, things are not looking good for me. Given that, I may not be thinking as clearly as I normally do, so I could be wrong.
What did he might not be thinking clearly? Why is that? And why is he saying he might not be thinking clearly? He's in the position. He's got the sugar. He lost a bit of control, didn't he, when he found out that Shinigamis could be real before Light said that it meant something else, and it stood for something else, this way of phrasing something, but that threw him off. Maybe he's not thinking clearly because there is a risk to his life, and he does seem to be saying, yeah, this is a genuine risk. Maybe that's throwing him off a bit. He's off his game. He knows he's off his game a little bit. And bearing in mind how close it's always been between Elle and Light, that might be enough. Might be enough for Light to pull ahead. And Light's definitely got the upper hand at the moment, I think.
But still, if I do happen to be killed soon, please assume that your son is Kira.
And what's he going to do with that information? Is this dad really going to...
I have
what
no
are they gonna do?
choice
They'll
but
need
to
evidence.
make a sneak attack. This is all a wager now.
Sneak attack. What's he going to do? Look at them both like on top of these pillars, just surveying the land, coming up with a plan, trying to see the bigger picture.
I wouldn't
cool.
say that. I just know how to get by, that's all.
Wasn't she with him in the lecture hall?
Hey, Light! How's it going?
Kiyomi, could we continue this later? I need a moment alone with him.
I hope she's not upset.
Never mind that. Is it okay to be here? Didn't you say you were afraid to appear in public?
Yeah, I did, but then I realized that as long as you're not Kira, I should be safe.
It's interestingly that he sits barefoot. We always see him barefoot, but he's brought shoes with him. Which I'm guessing is so he can walk around in public spaces without risk to his feet getting injured, maybe. But I also wonder if there's a contamination type thing there or a sensory thing. He's on the bench with bare feet, but maybe he doesn't like walking on certain places. But he's got shoes with him.
The fact is, you're the only one on the outside who knows me as Elle. In the unlikely event that I die in the next few days, I've instructed your father and everyone at headquarters to assume that you are Kira.
I love how straightforward he is.
Damn him.
Damn him.
Besides, you told me yourself that you missed having me around at school, so I figured why not come back for a little change of pace.
I have to admit, without you around, intelligent conversation is hard to come by.
I see. Luckily, Kiyomi's there to fill the void.
Well, something like that.
What was that shot all about with the
Besides, you
mopeds and the
told me
bikes?
yourself that you missed having me around at school.
There's something
so
there
I
about this.
figured
I have to admit, without you
Some
around,
bikes, some
intelligent
mopeds.
conversation is hard to come by.
I see. Luckily, Kiyomi's there to fill the void.
Now I don't know. Is it still okay to kill him today? No. As soon as I make the decision to kill him, he suddenly appears, almost as if to distract me from my goal. I guess he's trying to guarantee his safety. And the way things are, I'm
He's in his
putting it right
mind,
into
isn't
his
he?
hands.
Hey, do you want to have some cake with me in the cafeteria?
Sure. I have a break now anyway.
That's perfect. I'm kind of craving shortcake right now.
Oh,
Well,
like a
let's hope they have
short
it.
cake. Is that like shortbread?
There you are.
Shortbread.
I had a photo shoot nearby, so I thought I'd come by to see you.
Misa, you idiot!
Yeah.
Oh, this must be a friend of yours. He looks so different, unique.
Wait, I've won. Misa will be able to see Ryuga's
Hello.
real name.
Oh.
Hi there, I'm Light's girlfriend, Misa Amane. Nice to meet you.
I'm Hideki Ryuga.
Huh? Hideki Ryu?
Yeah, he has the exact same first and last name as the famous idol. Pretty bizarre, huh?
It's different than the name I'm seeing.
Ryuga, deciding to come here today was a mistake. Why the hell is he laughing? Could it mean he
She
noticed
worked it out?
something?
Has he
It
worked
makes
it
no
out already?
sense. If he somehow guessed that she's the second Kira, there's no way he'd be laughing right now.
Light. You're a lucky guy. I have been a huge fan of yours ever since the August issue of 18.
What? Really? That's so sweet of you.
Oh yeah, isn't she like a model or
Isn't that girl
something?
Misa? You're right.
Misa,
it's
Misa.
her. Oh, she's so cute. I'm like your biggest fan. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thank you. No way! Somebody just touched my butt.
This is an outrage. Taking advantage of this situation is unforgivable. I will find whoever is responsible for this.
Oh,
Was it him?
Ryuga, you're so funny.
Hold on. See?
No way! Somebody just touched my butt.
And I like the way he lights like Misa. Keep a low profile. And then all these people know who she is. Recognize her.
This is
Look at
an
his hand
outrage.
coming down.
Taking advantage of this situation is unforgivable. I will find whoever is responsible for this.
Oh,
He's
Ryuga,
acting
you're
very
so funny.
strange.
I want to ask Misa what Elle's real name is as soon as possible, but all these people are in the way.
Misa, it's time. Or were you planning to be late again? Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Now that Misa's away from the crowd, I just have to give her a call and ask for Elle's real name.
And then tell Rem. I'm guessing.
Now then,
When he's ready.
perhaps we should get going.
Yeah. Actually, could you go on ahead? I need to go use the restroom.
Oh, okay then. I'll see you there.
It's a slow walk, isn't it? Unless, I guess, Light can just do it himself using his
It's
notebook.
over.
Once he's got the name.
It's been fun. Elle. I'm grateful that I was the one to discover your name, so I could kill you myself.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that looks long. Even after the individual's name, the time of death and death condition on the death note were filled out. The time and condition of death can be altered as many times as you want, as long as it is changed within 6 minutes and 40 seconds from the time it's filled in. But of course, this is only possible before the digital. Of course, you can change it afterwards. And we're going to get another one, aren't we? We're going to. Oh, I like that sound there. Oh, that sounded that. Whenever you want to change anything written on the death note within 6 minutes and 40 seconds after you wrote, you must first rule out the characters you want to erase. I take it means characters as in the characters of the words you want to erase with 2 straight lines.
I'm grateful that I was the one to discover your
Elle's not
name.
gonna go. Ellen Light, blue and red. Oh, Misa Misa. Why is that? He's holding it.
Yes? Hello?
What do you mean, hello?
Oh, is that you, Light? I guess someone must have dropped this phone in all of the commotion earlier on.
Is that when she
Bastard.
touched her butt? Oh, he's
hello?
incredible, isn't he?
Yeah, that's Misa.
And so he knows who's ringing, but like this. And then. What?
Yes?
Yes? Hello?
Hello?
What do you mean, hello?
Oh, is that you, Light? I guess someone must have dropped this phone in all of the commotion earlier on. Hello?
Yeah, that's
He just
Misa's
turned
cell
around.
phone you have. I can give it back to her.
No, I see. Sure, that makes sense.
Ryuga, he probably thinks he's pretty clever right now, but Misa has another phone he doesn't know about. I'll just call that one instead.
No, like conversation from L to Light. Like, oh, that was weird. Oh, yes, I'm right behind you. He just gives him the phone back and goes walking.
Oh. Well, this time it's actually my cell phone. Yes, I see. So it's done then. I understand.
What's done? What's done? Something's done. What's done? Something's done.
I'm not exactly sure how you'll take this, but regarding Misa Amane, there's something you should know.
Misa Misa.
We've taken her into custody under suspicion of being the second Kira.
Oh, that was quick.
How long has he known about Misa?
Yeah.
I never thought he'd find her this quickly.
We gathered physical evidence from the envelopes that were sent by the second
Oh,
Kira.
that was the hair.
In particular, we recovered
And the
hairs
crumbs.
and fibers from the masking tape used to seal them. They matched what we found in Misa's room.
I was careless. The videos. I should have destroyed all the evidence before the police had a chance to go through it. In the end, Ryuga knew that his best defense was to stay close to me rather than trying to hide. He confronted things head on. This wager was my...
I love these pillars, and now is this him, L having like the high ground? He's coming to the low ground. Maybe like you almost like giving up, but not giving up. Oh, there we go. Like he's just thought of something.
Not yet.
Yeah.
The real battle is just beginning, L.
Oh, what's he gonna do now?
Watari, has she said anything yet?
No, she hasn't spoken a word.
Get me
Misa,
a visual
Misa.
of her, will you?
Are you sure?
Like
Yes,
vocals stimming
quickly.
with that. It feels nice in my mouth. Misa, Misa. Oh, what have they done to her?
Ryuzaki, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, Ryuzaki.
I've
What's the meaning
apprehended
of
her on
this?
suspicion of being the second Kira. I'm afraid this is necessary.
Chances are Amani is guilty. There seems to be enough evidence to convict her, but all the same.
Yes, there can be no mistake. Now we need a confession out of her, whether she knows Kira, and if so, who he really is. Watari, take the necessary precautions, but beyond that, you're free to do whatever has to be done, okay? Just make her speak.
Very well.
Light has now become our prime suspect, and I'm probably going to bring him in for interrogation as well. Please be prepared for that.
His dad's just seen what Elle's willing to do to the suspects. Oh, that's... Is he going to take that? Look what... I guess it shows, like, Elle's... Just how far he will go to bring Kira, like, to justice. But also to win the game, be right. I wonder what Rem's are. Rem's there, look. Can Rem do anything here? Bet Rem's pissed.
Ryuzaki, Amane is talking.
Quickly, get me a visual and audio.
Look how desperate he is to see what she has to
After
say.
3 days of this, huh?
I can't take it anymore.
It's not much of a confession, is it, when you're under that much
Kill
duress?
me. Please just kill me.
I don't know. Maybe this was all too much for a young girl to take.
Misa Amane.
I hear you. Please, just kill me now.
Does this mean you admit to being the second Kira? Is this the reason you wish to die?
No, I don't know anything about the second Kira. Now hurry up and kill me. If you wanted to, you could kill me right now, couldn't you?
Misa, do you mean...
Oh, she's talking to
Kill
Rem.
me.
I didn't even think
do you
about
really
that.
mean that, Misa?
Yes, I do.
No.
Oh, I can't take it anymore. Kill me.
If
No.
I do this, then Light Yagami dies too. This is all his fault.
You can't. No, you can't. Please just kill me. Fine. If you won't kill me.
Stop her! Watari, don't let her bite her tongue! Is it possible that this behavior could be attributed to Kira controlling her actions before death?
That's not a bad shout, from his perspective.
Light Yagami. Misa has refused my offer to help her escape. No doubt because she knows it would cause you trouble, since the police would then have proof of her powers. When her suffering became more than she could bear, she started begging me to kill her. All of this because she wants you to love her. I could not possibly let it go on like that. I couldn't bring myself to do it. There was only one way to save her from her suffering.
Forfeiting ownership of the Death Note.
Yes. If Misa forfeits ownership of the Death Note, all her memories related to it would disappear. The fact that you are Kira, all those memories would be gone. Your secret would be safe. Also, Misa would no longer be able to see Ryuk or me either. Misa, when this is done, you'll forget everything about Shinigami and the Death Note. It's okay.
She doesn't want to forget
The
about
human
Light,
being
does
who
she?
you love is Light Yagami. I promise those feelings will remain.
Yeah, that calms
So
her a little bit.
Misa, forfeit ownership of the Death Note and leave everything to Light Yagami.
So he's going to get 2 Death Notes, 2 Shinigamis. This is going to look odd in front of the police and Elle. When she just forgets everything. Oh, I could see something's... some kind of breeze or something in there. That obviously in that room there wouldn't be, so...
And so Misa is no longer the owner of the Death Note.
You did the right thing, Ram.
Quite well thought out by Ren.
If her
Seems a
memories
good
of the Death Note
compromise.
are gone, then chances are they'll have to release her eventually.
Light Yagami, I proposed this to Misa knowing it was exactly
Well,
what...
surely though they've still got evidence against her. What else? Without a confession and without the actual Death Note? Did they have much? I mean, they seem pretty sure that they required that confession. They didn't have enough evidence without it. It's pretty cruel though, doesn't it?
What you wanted and that it would serve your purposes. But I did so on one condition, and that is if you don't save Misa, I will kill you.
Over here, having a little giggle.
I understand. And I have a pretty good idea what El will do next. I have a plan.
What's his plan now?
This is goodbye, Ryuk.
Hmm? It's my response. Right. Misa taken into custody, tortured for days, I think that said. Rem relinquishes, is that the right word? The death note. Misa loses all her memories from Death Note onwards, and all the I don't know how many people that she's taken out. It sounded like it might have been a few. I don't think we know much about her past. And Light's got a plan, another plan. He's got all the plans. There's always a plan. This cat and mouse game continues. I'm guessing Light never. There wasn't time for him to speak to Misa about what Elle's real name is. So that's gone. Don't know if the deal with Rem still stands. Maybe not now that Misa's not in the equation. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just going to watch the next one and find out. Straight into the next one, episode 16. You've just heard what I said at the end of 15. You don't need to hear any more. What is Light's plan? What's he going to do with Misa? Getting better. I'm getting better. Decision. Oh, someone's going to make a decision. Who's going to make a decision? What is going on here?
I hereby relinquish ownership of this Death Note.
Wait, so he loses all his
Take care
memories.
of her.
Is that
You gave your
Misa's
word.
Death Note? Okay, back to Rem. Oh no, so he won't lose because it's not his Death Note. So he's now got one. Ryuk.
Hello,
Mr. Stalker.
Where are you right now? Do you think we could stop this game?
Huh?
Oh.
Stalker. Where'd you get that?
Oh, because the
New
memory's gone,
attitude
hasn't
all of a
she?
sudden.
He's going to figure it out because he's a freaking genius. See you, Rem. You bony butt.
Just as I thought. As long as I still have Ryuk's notebook, even though I gave up Rem's, all awareness I have of Rem still remains.
Yep.
Rem, the only reason I have to go through all this trouble is because you brought another Death Note to the human world.
Don't go blaming Rem.
Is this okay? I never thought the death note I gave you would end up buried and abandoned.
Oh,
Listen,
buried
Ryuk.
it. So
For the
it can't be
time
found
being, I'm
for
just
evidence?
hiding it. It stays mine. Until the next time you hear me say the following words, get rid of it. When I say that, regardless of the context, assume that I want to relinquish ownership of this Death Note.
Mr. Stalker.
And then he'll lose all his
illegal. You
memories.
have to stop.
I guess that's a failsafe.
Come on, please.
She's been acting like this ever since she regained consciousness.
Seriously? Does she think she can get out of this just by playing dumb?
You could at least take off my blindfold, don't you think? It would be nice to see what you look like.
Matsuda, call Mogi for me.
Just a second. Here.
Mr. Mogi, when you apprehended Misa Amane, you made it clear that she was a suspect, am I correct?
Yes. Like you told me. Told her that we knew she was the second Kira. I made sure that she heard me.
What if I gave you an autograph or shake your hand? I know! I can give you a kiss on the cheek if you want. Oh, come on, I won't run away, I promise.
We'd already made so much progress with her, I actually thought she'd crack. Why is she suddenly talking about a stalker?
Misa Amane, before you passed out, you barely spoke, and you even asked me to kill you. And now you're claiming ignorance?
I don't understand. I mean, you're the one who knocked me out
Oh
and then
man, that
brought
must
me
be
here,
so
remember?
confusing.
Wait,
Oh, she remembers
I
that.
get it.
Do you know why I'm detaining you here? You must have some idea.
What do you mean? Because I'm a celebrity, obviously. But you're definitely the first stalker who's ever gone this far, and you're starting to scare me.
Hey, Amane! No one's buying this, so cut it out!
Oh, this is scary. What's going on? I can't stand it anymore.
Oh,
Please let me
yeah,
go.
this
You
is-
have to let me go.
Must feel horrendous.
I need to go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom again, okay?
It's only been 4 minutes since you last went to the bathroom. I'm afraid you'll have to hold it.
You have to. It's the only time you'll untie me and let me move. Plus, you'd be able to watch. Isn't that what you want? Isn't it? You pervert!
I'm a pervert?
Oh.
Amane, let's get back to the conversation we were having before you
That's
lost
interesting.
consciousness.
Is it making
First of
him
all,
think
do you
about
know
his
who Light
behaviour there?
Yagami is, and if so,
It's making
why
me
did you
move
approach
forward.
him?
Huh?
How does that make him think about his behaviour? Did that resonate with him? I'm a pervert, is what he said. That's interesting. And then he moves into just moving forward. Is that so he can decide what he's going to do?
What do you mean? How could I not know my own boyfriend?
She was so tight-lipped about it earlier, and now she's openly admitting he's her boyfriend? Good timing, it's late. Yes. Yes, I understand. We'll be expecting you in room K2801.
Are you saying my son's coming here?
Ryuzaki, like I said over the phone, I could be Kira.
No, Light! What are you talking about? Why would you even say something like that? Why?
There's no real proof that Light Yagami is Kira, so why come here to announce that you could be Kira?
What a strange thing to say. I could be.
There's no could be about it. You are Kira. What do you hope to accomplish by this?
If Ryuzaki is L, then it's safe to say that he's the world's best detective. And right now he seems pretty sure that I'm Kira. We know L's never been wrong before.
Oh, is he pretending he's...
What are you saying, Light?
He's lost his mind?
What about that FBI agent, Ray Pember? It was me he was investigating immediately before he died. And I was in Aoyama on May 22nd.
Is he going to claim some kind of like
I'm the
amnesia?
first person in the Kanto region that Misa, the alleged second Kira, approached. It's all been me.
I just don't
If I were in
remember.
L's place, even I would have come to the same conclusion. You see, subconsciously, I might be Kira. If that were the case, I could be him and not even know it.
I see. So you're not conscious of it, huh?
Unconsciously, who knows what I'm capable of? Another me could be killing people as I sleep.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Huh? Not possible? What do you mean?
Well, I never mentioned this to you, but at one point I had hidden surveillance cameras installed in your room for 5 days.
Cameras?
Yes.
Cameras?
Every single night,
my.
you slept normally. Criminals whose names were broadcast were still dying, even though you would have had no way of knowing about them. But this didn't prove your innocence to me. All it proved was that if you were Kira, no amount of camera surveillance would reveal that fact.
Wouldn't reveal that fact, huh? I don't know, it could be true. I have to admit, I've found myself thinking that some criminals deserve to die. If I can think like Kira, then how can I be sure that I'm not actually him?
Hold on, Light. I feel exactly
there we
the
go.
same
I knew
way.
someone was going to normalize that.
I found myself thinking before that some people would be better off dead. But
There's
still...
right at the beginning when he stood up in front of all the other coppers saying that crime had gone down and some people like that.
That doesn't mean we're gonna go out and kill people. Isn't that right?
Let's put that scene in
Besides,
context
criminals
now.
were still being killed even while you had no knowledge of them. I mean, the surveillance cameras proved it, didn't they?
Well, no. Because we were short of investigators then, we only watched him while he was at home. Truth is,
Oh, he
we
thinks
weren't
he
able to
might be
watch him
suspect.
every hour
So
of the
they're
day.
divided
It's
in
possible
this
he could
room.
have found some way to kill those criminals while he wasn't at home.
This was premeditated. It's no accident you chose to do this now. Well, what if we incarcerate you for a while? Imprison you
Skimming?
like we did Amane? If criminals whose names are made public keep dying,
Incarcerate and like torture.
then it would lead us to think that you're innocent, right? Was that how you imagined it? Honestly, I don't like the way that this is going at all, but what choice do I have? I need you to fully restrain Light Yagami and place him in solitary confinement.
What? You can't!
If we're gonna do this, then it has to happen immediately. From this point on, you can't be allowed to go anywhere where I can't see you.
This is crazy. There's no way my son could be Kira. My son's not capable of...
It's okay, Dad.
Stop this, Light.
Listen, something has to be done about this. As long as I'm having these doubts, I can't work with you to catch Kira. But Ryuzaki, promise me this. Until you can say with absolute certainty that I'm not Kira, you cannot set me free, no matter what I might say or what condition I might be in.
You have my word.
And I see no reason why
What's
he
this
should
going to
be...
do is...
Let it go, Dad.
Won't ticker any good, is it?
If I don't do this, I won't be able to live with myself.
But son, do you really mean that?
Yeah. I believe that by giving up my very freedom, I'll defeat this fear that Kira lurks within me.
Aizawa, please take him away.
Right.
How's this going to play out? If you lose the Death Note or have it stolen, you'll lose its ownership unless you retrieve it within 490 days. That's a very specific amount of time.
Next, I just have to get rid of the notebook.
So,
Get rid of relinquish it?
Ryuzaki,
Lose his memories?
I'd like to request that you take me off this investigation.
Chief, no!
There's a bit of a
I
conflict
thought
of
about it,
interest,
and the
isn't
fact
there?
is that we're holding my son Light as a prime suspect. Given that it's not appropriate for me to be here, it's impossible for me to be objective in this situation.
I agree with you. We can't let personal feelings get in the way.
And in truth, if the task force concludes that my son is Kira, I don't know what I'd be capable of.
Yes, I'll agree with you there. To be honest, I wondered what you might do. I believe you'd kill your son and then yourself. I'd also agree that it's best that we don't have you working here for now.
He's just like
Ryuzaki,
no emotion
I
there
will ask
at
that you
all, is he?
confine me as well. At the moment, I'm calm. But to be honest, I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
I thought you might say that, so I spoke with Watari. He's made arrangements. Your confinement will be different. You will keep your cell phone turned on and maintain regular contact with family and friends. We won't tell Light about this. If he does call you at some point, he must be made to believe that you're still at headquarters. While you're in confinement, we'll be giving you continuous updates on the investigation so you'll know what's happening. So how does that sound to you?
I'm grateful. Thank you.
Third day.
Hey, mister, I really want to take a bath.
God, even that would drive me
I'm pretty
nuts.
sure you already know where I live,
It's
don't
in that
you?
room for 3
Can you bring me
days.
some clean clothes?
That means
I
Misa's
didn't
still all
think this
strapped
could
up.
get any more bizarre.
That's another
I feel
3 days.
Sorry for the chief right now.
Ryuzaki, talk to me. What's happening? Have any new criminals been identified? Anyone that Kira would be likely to target?
In fact, quite a few criminals' names have
Yeah,
been
surely
broadcast
those have been
recently.
broadcast in that time.
But since you've been detained, we haven't had one report of a criminal being killed by Kira.
Really? So it's only a matter of time before I'm convicted as Kira.
What's going on here? I thought the murders would continue even after Light was confined. Instead, they've stopped completely. Light asked to be confined in the first place. If this continues, it'll only strengthen the argument that he is Kira. The only question left will be whether or not he was conscious of being Kira. Does he really think that's gonna work? That he'll be let off the hook if he can just prove he wasn't conscious of being Kira? It's not like Light Yagami. No, it's not like Kira.
Day 5.
In the end, I just have to get through this, no matter what.
You know what, Mr. Stalker? Your video won't sell if it's just me sitting here the whole time.
Oh, look at...
Mr. Yagami looks
They're all
pretty
done.
bad. I think he's taking this harder than Light or Misa.
Well, what do you expect? It's been 5 days since Light was put in prison. And look, not a single criminal whose name has been broadcast was killed. In these situations, I think the parents must suffer a lot more than the accused.
No kidding. Especially now that we're seeing proof that Light is Kira.
Mr. Yagami.
What is it? Is it good news? Is it
no.
bad news?
Wow, I was just waiting for anything.
No, I wanted to tell you not to worry so much. It doesn't matter how much
That never
time you
works,
devote
does
to
it?
worrying about this. The outcome will be the same. This could go on for quite some time.
Just don't worry.
Perhaps you should rest in
Just
a more
stop.
comfortable
Just
place.
stop worrying. That's what I say to my clients when they come in with overwhelming worry that they can't stop. So just doesn't help you. Just don't worry.
What makes you think I care where I am? It won't change anything. With the state I'm in now, this is the best place for me. And no matter what the result, when I leave here, it's going to be with my son.
I understand.
Wow. How is this going to end?
Light, you've only been here for 1 week.
Only a
Sure,
week.
it can't be easy. Are you feeling all right?
Nah, not really, mate.
Now that I've come
Bit
this
bored.
far, I think it's about time. Yeah, I know I must look pretty bad in here, but this useless pride, I suppose I'll have to get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Pay attention, Miyuk. So he's going to relinquish the Death Note and lose all his memories. How's this going to help? Can he get it back later?
Got it.
He won't be able to see Ryuk to ask Like, to get it back in any way. Is that him just gone now forever? He's noticed a shift.
Why am I doing this? I don't belong here. Ryuzaki,
I realized that I was the one pushing for confinement and that I asked you to put me in here. But I just realized something important. This whole thing's completely pointless.
I've just realized. I've just realized so really important.
Kira.
Why should it be here?
you have to get me out of here.
I can't do that. I promised you that no matter what you said, I wouldn't let you out until I was convinced that you are not Kira.
Do you really think a serial killer like Kira could commit those crimes without being aware of them? If I have no memory of his crimes, I'm not him!
I've never been able to accept this idea that Kira has been acting without self-awareness all this time. But that doesn't change the fact that all the evidence points to you being Kira. Since we imprisoned you, Kira hasn't committed a single murder.
I swear to you, I'm not lying. You have to believe me. I am not Kira! I must have been framed. That's the only explanation for this.
What's wrong with you, Light Yagami? What you're saying is completely absurd, but for some reason it feels believable to me. We can't let you out yet.
Why is this happening?
What the hell is going on? This isn't like Light at all. He's contradicting himself. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, we can't release him now that the murders have stopped. It doesn't matter what he says. I mean, even I know that much.
Anyway, I don't care what anyone says. As far as I'm concerned, we have all the proof we need. Light Yagami is Kira, and that's the end of it.
El's not too sure, is he? Yeah, I'm not sure. Or
What's going on?
Maybe
I just
he is
heard
convinced. He's
2
trying to
weeks
think of
worth
a
of
how.
criminals were just murdered all at once. It happened yesterday.
Yeah.
So did you guys already tell the chief?
No, not yet.
Guess what, chief?
There's got to
Kira
be
started
something here. He wrote them in his book 2 weeks in advance, but then when he relinquishes it, does it continue to work if he's already written stuff in? Is that what's going on here?
Again.
What?
It looks like Kira was only resting, but
Just
now he
taking a
started
break.
punishing
Just
criminals
happened to
again.
take a break at that precise moment.
Then that means my son. At least Light's name will finally be cleared. Wait, knowing Ryuzaki, this won't be enough to clear him.
Well, he's in the gray.
Did you hear
Is it
what
the
he
grey,
just said,
like
chief?
the grey area?
It's a hell of a lot better than being
Is that
completely
phrase?
guilty.
Like,
Thank
sure,
God.
not.
I'm sure as
In
grays
between?
go, he's a shade closer to being cleared.
Yeah.
Let's tell Light. Matsuda!
Please don't, Mr. Matsuda.
Matsuda?
We shouldn't tell him about this.
But why not?
Hello, Light.
What is it, Ryuzaki?
You've been in here just over 2 weeks and not a single new criminal has
Oh,
been
is he going to
punished.
try to see if he's
Now, why make this harder than it has to be? Are you ready to
rattles
confess?
him?
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm telling you, you're wrong. But even if the evidence does point to me, I swear to you, this is a setup.
I am not Kira!
Zoom in on me if you want. Go ahead, look at my eyes. You tell me, do these look like the eyes of someone who is lying?
Amane, are you ready to tell me who Kira is or not?
Huh? That again? I wish I knew, but I don't.
I don't understand what's going on here.
This must be so confusing for him. I mean, there's no way he's just going to randomly work out that if you relinquish the book, you lose your memories. Because didn't buy into the whole Shinigami thing, well, on the face of it in a way. So I don't know whether he's holding that in mind now. Maybe he is. There's a lot going on, even for a genius. There's a lot going on, isn't there, here for him to think about and consider. I don't know how this is going to play out. I keep thinking about what direction this is going to go in. He's going to have to release them, I'm guessing. Either charge them with the evidence that they've got, but it doesn't seem to be enough, hence he needs the confessions. So he's going to release them without charge. Misa has no memories of the Death Note. Light hasn't. I'm guessing. What are we on, like episode 16? It's not just going to end here. So either someone else is going to find it, although I don't know when he relinquishes it, whether Ria physically takes it or whether it stays buried where it is. So either someone's going to find it. or Light is somehow going to get it back. And he's made some. I mean, he said he had a plan, didn't he? He had a plan. This was part of his plan. He likes the power. He needs it for his cause. He's come up with a plan to get it back. He's worked with Ryuk somehow. They found a loophole. Something has happened. Some way around this, he's going to get it back. And then he's going to get all his memories back. And he's going to continue. They're either going to take out L or they're not. I don't know. It doesn't feel like L's too integral to the storyline here. It's just going to be backward and forwards. But then there's like 30 odd episodes. So we're what? 32. We're approaching the halfway mark. No idea. No idea. But I love it in a way. I love it. It makes me think. It's enjoyable. It's entertaining. It's quite a cool plot. Right. Yeah. Let's leave it there. See ya.